buy water filters. Just buy water filters. I understand you probably stay in a high rise or you probably stay in an apartment building. I understand you don't have your own well tapped into, but look, try your best. Go on Amazon and buy a Pelican water system for your shower head and for your sink. Start filtrating your water. Y'all see what I'm saying? There's little stuff that you can do. We don't have to start big. If 1 million people do something little and put that together as a collective consciousness, we will change the damn world. Y'all agree? Next slide. Peace, God. All right, so anti-nutrient foods brings on the lack of oxygen. Toxic environment bring on the lack of oxygen. Dehydration bring on the lack of oxygen. Acidic forming food bring on the lack of oxygen. All deprive the cell of what? Oxygen. Without oxygen, you can't breathe. You can go months without food. You can go up to 40 to 50 days without water. Your ass ain't surviving 4 minutes without oxygen. Right. There's going to be a lot of coughing and stank breaths up here. I do that. Y'all had that alcohol on y'all breath. Yeah, I'm driving y'all about the alcohol. Hopefully y'all go home. Y'all be like, damn, I ain't taking another drink. Next slide. So when the body lack oxygen, how many minutes I got real quick, y'all? 10 minutes? 7? All right, let's get this. Y'all think I got this in 7 minutes? Let's try to wrap this up. All right, I'm going to talk real fast. Catch this. All right, so when the body lack oxygen, remember, the body have the miraculous way of healing itself. So body turns and shifts the actual energy, and it uses the bacteria, and it takes you through something called anaerobic. So aerobic is when the body uses oxygen to form ATP, and you have adenosine triphosphate, and you have the actual capability of firing off all of that fuel for you can walk, live, breathe, talk, eat, sleep, produce, whatever you do. When the body doesn't have oxygen to do that, the body don't want to die. So the body starts utilizing the actual bacteria that make up the cells of the body, and they take it through something called an anaerobic process. The anaerobic process does not need actual oxygen to fire off ATP. What it does is it goes through something called fermentation. All right, next slide. Now, the fermentation actually starts within the actual 3 complexes stage. There's 5 different complexes in the mitochondria. On the 5th complex, that's when the actual oxygen molecule is produced to create that water due to carbon dioxide to fire off. Sometimes we don't even get to this part, so it stops at the 3 complexes. Next slide. Now, this is the actual 3 complexes. When you're actually in the Krebs cycle, the Krebs cycle is called citric acid. Citric acid brings on fermentation. When somebody's working out, do y'all ever feel that burn? That's citric and lactic acid building up. That means that the body is deprived of oxygen, so it's trying to find a new way to get energy for you can keep pumping that iron. That is actually called an acidic process or called anaerobic. Anaerobic, where it doesn't need oxygen, but this brings on sickness to the body because fungus set in. This fungus actually kick on all them different symptomologies that I told y'all, which is not a disease, but there's the body way of trying to heal itself for it can bring more oxygen to the cell. Y'all get that? I know that was kind of fast. Next slide. All right, so these are the things that you are missing from your cells when you're eating the wrong things, drinking the wrong things, being subjected to the wrong environments. This thing is called glutathione peroxidase. Did you know glutathione peroxidase actually opens up the NRF2 pathways of the cells so the cells can detoxify itself? But guess what it needs to do that? Oxygen. So without oxygen, you can't open up the meridian pathways of the cells. NRF2 pathway won't open up. And that means all the poop, because remember, the cells eat just like you. The blood feeds the cells of the body. Say that with me. The blood feeds the cells of the body. The lymphatic system cleanses the cells of the body. The nervous system communicates and commands the cells of the body. Guess what all those take? Oxygen. So without oxygen, you can't detoxify. So all the toxemia you've been eating or just living your everyday life, I'm creating toxins right now just by talking. It's called lactic acid. So what happens? My skin open up, my pores open up, especially my armpits. If y'all can see my armpits right now, y'all be like, Yaki, what's going on? All this lactic acid just dripping from my pits. Because I'm running around, I'm talking. I'm doing something normal, and I'm creating toxins by just being normal. Imagine you just being normal creating toxins, then on top of that, you eating bullshit. On top of that, you drinking bullshit. On top of that, you in bullshit relationships. On top of that, you entertaining bullshit. Then your environment is bullshit. That's a whole lot of shit, ain't it? Your cells have to get rid of that shit. But if it can't get rid of it, it sticks in the cells. Y'all ever seen poop that stay around? Before it breaks down and start giving life again, it literally decays. So you got acidic poop sitting in your cells because your cells is constipated because you don't have oxygen to provide the NF2R2 pathways to open up that pathway to eliminate, so these cells corrode. When the cell corrode, it dies. This is called cellular death. It's called apoptosis. Can y'all say that with me? Apoptosis. Or they say apoptosis. I say I make up my own words sometimes, y'all. If y'all watch me, y'all know I do. Next one. Now, 5 minutes? All right, got you. Next one is called cytochrome C oxidase. Cytochrome C oxidase literally is a respiratory electron exchange. This is actually what brings oxygen to the cell. First one is glutathione peroxidase. That brings oxygen to the cell. Next one you don't get is cytochrome C. This brings oxygen to the cell. So we're stopping our bodies from breathing and having cellular respiration where we're eating the wrong things and we're putting our bodies in the wrong environment. We are literally killing ourselves and we're paying. Look, they selling death, and guess who buying that shit? We are. Damn. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get some of them shirts, some ooh-wee shirts, y'all, I'm telling you. All right, another one is reductase. So we losing cytochrome C. We losing glutathione peroxidase. Now we're losing reductase. And this is a catalase reductions of a reaction. All these things is what brings the cell or the mitochondria of the cells into that fifth complex. Once they get to that fifth complex, this is when your actual carbon dioxide create oxygen. Oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse itself together, it creates water, and this water is used as fuel. So we are coming between the fuel making mechanism in our body whenever we're eating or drinking things that we're not supposed to be eating or drinking. Next slide. Next one is catalase. I think y'all know where I'm going, right? It's stopping the body from what? Oxygen. Next slide. Next slide. Now, real quick, 2 minutes on how to stop all this. First thing you need to do is grow your own what? Food. Second thing is to do what? Plant trees in gardens. Third thing is to limit or cease carbon fuel burning. Fourth thing is to what? Nah, y'all real quiet on that. Fourth thing is to what? Yeah, y'all better change y'all diets. All right. Fifth thing is what? Refuse to use chemicals. Stop using deodorant. Stop using fluoride-filled toothpaste. That stuff causes all types of breast cancers, and it causes all type of boils and cysts up under your armpits. Stop using these cleaning products. Do y'all know water, limes, and lemons mixed together will make a hell of a cleaning product? All right. Next one is what? Use organic produce and seeds. 7 is what? Create a solution for plastic. Just figured out at my last seminar, somebody said that they'd have a mushroom that eat plastic. I looked it up. It exists. Y'all got to look that on yourselves because plastic is killing the seas. Plastic is killing the lakes, the oceans. Plastic is throwing off the equilibrium of the earth. So we have to change plastic. Try not to use plastic. And if you got plastic, always recycle it, okay? All right, 8th one is what? Stop wearing mixed fabric. That is lowering the hertz and frequency of your body. Your clothes are killing you. The soles of your feet is killing you. Take off your shoes, ground and wiggle your toes in the grass. Get those electrons in your body to offset the protons. Y'all see what I'm saying? Hey, last but not least is what? Love yourself more. All right, 1 minute, no homo. Hug yourself real quick. I know it look kind of, feminine to man. Hug yourself, brother. Hug yourself. Say, I love myself. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am wise. I am intelligent. I am powerful. I am brilliant. I am melanin. I am that I am. I am God. I love myself. I love my cells. I love my brother and sister that's next to me. And I love you, Yaki. Hey.